Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. And today I am kind of doing a review slash comparison of these two figures. So, this is the new one here. So, this is well, technically, this one came out way before this one, but I've explained my shipping issues with Hobby Link Japan. So, this one was sitting in the storage for months basically, and then this one came out. But when I did the review of this one, I thought that basically they used everything from this figure and just put it on this one. But for the most part, that is, well, for a good chunk of it, that is true. But surprisingly, they have a lot of different parts on them. Now, even the little skirt pieces aren't one for one. Like, I thought that they just basically used this one's skirt pieces and just repainted them, but no, there's a lot of differences to these little skirt pieces. Even though they kind of serve the same purpose, there's a lot of difference to it. I mean, the belt's different. As you can see, they actually have like this sculpted tassels in on this one, and this one doesn't have it. This one has like 6 hinge parts to it, so like 3 here and 3 here. This one has like 2 here and then several here. So there's a lot of differences amongst these two figures that I did not realize. Now, with that being said, they are sharing a lot of parts. As far as the legs are concerned, they're basically the same. I would say that like thigh pieces here. The difference being that this chick has the like the thigh straps or whatever right there, and she just kind of has shorts under here. So I mean, she doesn't have shorts under hers. So that is a difference. I thought the stomachs were the same. The stomachs are not the same. I mean, this one's much more pale. You can see that this one's belly button sits up a little higher up, and it might be because of this belt, whatever you want to call this part of the belt. But also, she kind of has like little, I guess, underwear straps sticking up, like panty straps sticking up, and that's sculpted into the actual stomach, whereas this one does not. At least I can't see it. I don't know. She does have it. She does happen to have that also. So these stomachs might be the same, actually. Now that I see that, she does have the straps, but the straps are actually a little bit thicker on this one. This one's straps are much thinner, so that still might be different. I do think this underpiece is basically the same as this one. Maybe not. Maybe this doesn't share as many parts as I thought it did. I mean, there's a lot of different sculpted parts on this one than there is on this one. It looks like they used the same basic like architecture for the figure, but they definitely changed a whole lot. The arms are probably about the same from where the where the bicep swivel is. But other than that, yeah, they have a lot of difference in them. Now, the articulation is exactly the same. The articulation will be exactly the same on these two, except maybe the torso. You can see like her boobs are way bigger than hers, but I believe the torso will basically be the same for the most part. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So I'm not going to do articulation with her. If you want to see the articulation for her, I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll link the video to the end of this girl's video, and you can go watch that if you really need to see the articulation. But the articulation is basically the same on both of them, so I'm not really going to go over that. The shoes are drastically different though. That is a lot different. Like the boots and stuff, are different, but the shoes are definitely different. She's wearing high heels, and obviously this one's wearing like straight up boots. I think they are most likely about the same height. This one has a helmet on, so it's making her head look a little bit bigger. Or so it's making her look a little bit taller, I should say, because it's making her head a bit bigger. But I think they're basically the same height if you take this helmet off. She does have unhelmeted head, so it would be a better comparison that way. But for the most part, I think if you took that helmet off, they would basically be the same size, same height at least. So anyway, just wanted to show that off because I really thought these figures were using a lot of the same parts, but they are not. So anyway, let's get on to the review of this chick. So this one is the Sengoku goddess Sandra Yukimura. Sanada Yukimura, not Sandra, Sanada Yukimura. And so, yeah, she looks stunningly good. I love the way she looks. I love the way that this one looked prior to that, and I knew that I would like the way that this one looked a lot too. I just wish that I was able to review her when she had come out properly. But yeah, this one looks really good. Now her face is a bit on the goofy side. I will admit that. Her face is a bit goofy. The way the smirk that she has, big old eyes. But other than that, I think she still looks cute though. But yeah, the paint trimming around the shirt is really good on this one, as well as right here around the cleavage and here around the stomach. Same with this jacket piece. The paint lines on it are done very, very well. They did a banger job on that. Same down here on these little, I don't know what you would call these things, but the paint job is done really nicely on the belt buckle as well. You can see the little nicks and stuff in her forearm armor. The lines on the forearm done extremely well also. I mean, there's basically no paint issues on this one at all. They also got like a little wash here, it looks like, to bring out the damage on her little waist piece. The waist piece is here. You can see some nicks and scrapes on the side piece too. Here on the front, a little bit on this side as well, so that's very, very nice. Then we get down here, they got kind of a wash to maybe they did like some panel lining or something here to bring out the details in the boots, and they did a damn good job on that. Damn good job. The paint on this figure is excellent. It is basically perfect. The hair is done really nicely as well. You do see the seam line, but it is what it is. Then she has her little necklace here that's kind of hard to maneuver around to get it to actually be under the chin like that, but does tend to want to move a lot. But yeah, this is bang. This is bang on. I mean, the paint, absolutely phenomenal. She does have little ponytails that are supposed to go in here. They are hard as hell to put on this peg, so I definitely recommend heating them up. I'll show you that in the accessory portion though. But other than that, yeah, she looks fantastic. Proportioning looks really good, properly hippie for a woman. Not the biggest boobs in the world, definitely not as big as the Oda figure that I just showed, but they don't always have to be, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at her accessories, because she has a metric ton of accessories. If you remember the Oda review, then you should know that, yeah, this is gonna have a lot of accessories. Oh yeah, this is, I don't know if I said this before, but this is from KeepGoing Studios, is the name of the company. So I should have put some B-roll of the box somewhere in that corner during either my comparison video or some point before I'm saying it right now. I should have put some B-roll up in the corner so you can see what the box looks like. But anyway, let's move on to accessories. Okay, and here you go. Here is the metric shit ton of accessories, and this isn't even it. So there's a couple of more things that I couldn't fit in frame, but she had a ton of these little poles that do several different things. One is for a flag, one is for the size that can go on either end. Well, a couple of them are for the size that can go on the ends, and you can kind of have like a, I don't know, I don't know what you would call that weapon. I'm not even going to start. But the size do look really good. Then you get the katana with its sheath. You get a little knife with a sheath as well. These are handles for the ends of these when you want to use the weapon properly. So these will stick on the top, and then these will be at the end. She has two fans that are nicely done, two eye movers for some reason, and just like Oda, she comes with these old-timey pistols as well. And she also comes with the same thing that Oda gets, which is like a gun rack and basically a pole stand. It's what you kind of stick the pole into. This thing here, it's got a hole in the top and the bottom. And then she gets her two ponytails. These were the two ponytails that I was talking about. This is also part of the flag, which I'll show you later. You'll definitely see the flag in the final shot. But then she has all her faces. She has a happy face with a cut on it. She has her angry face, and then she has her uwu face, I guess. Is uwu still a thing? But her eyes turn pink, it would seem, when she is in this mode. Then we have several hands. We have weapon holding hands, sheath holding hands, peace sign hands. Yeah, more weapon holding hands. So she gets a bunch of hands, and they all look good. They do all. I don't think I showed this before, but I didn't notice this design on the back of her hand on the actual figure. So yeah, that is painted quite nicely. Very, very good job on that. So that's awesome. And so that's it for like the main accessories. She does get her flag, which is currently still in plastic. I will take that out. It is cloth. Does not have any bendy wire in it or anything. She does get her stand along with the clip. So your pretty traditional stand here. And then she gets her base, which is just like Oda's base. Is exactly the same. You can't really fit that much in here. It does open up because the hands do fit in here, so you can put the hands back in here. But there's not a whole lot going on here. For some reason, this figure doesn't have KeepGoing Studios on it. I don't know if I complained about that in the other figure, but it doesn't show the company name anywhere on the figure. But yeah, made in China. So that is all the accessories that she has. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. I said I wasn't going to do any articulation for her, so let's jump right into comparisons. So because I have them sitting right here at my review station, we can go ahead and do the first comparisons on these two chicks. Obviously, we got Oda from KeepGoing Studios, and then we have Queasy Rick from the which one is this? Is it Lescant? No, this isn't Lescant. It's I forget what company it is. It's a third-party company. Who knows? But yeah, this is what she looks like with them. Super futuristic, super in the past. So these two really wouldn't go. These two really would match up with her, but these two go together very nicely. So that's what she looks like with them. Okay, and here she is next to Mitoko's Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell and Figma. And we have Mitsuri, the Love Hashira from Demon Slayer, which is Buzz Mod. We have a Snail Shell girl right here whose name I still don't remember. And then we have Nami from One Piece, and it's SH Figure Arts. So yeah, that's what she looks like with these girlies, and she looks good. I mean, again, maybe these two would be in the same era, but obviously none of the other figures. But hey, you do what you can, right? And finally, here she is next to a plethora of baddies. Here we have the Yoko Littner from Buzzmod, Gurren Lagann, the Gurren Lagann anime. Then we have Miss Marvel from Marvel Legends. Then we have the Regal Tech Harley Quinn, and then we have the Jada Toys Chun-Li. Obviously, Chun-Li is on the base, but the height's negligible. She's probably about a little bit taller than Harley, but still not as tall as her. So anyway, that is it for comparisons. Okay, so to wrap things up, yeah, obviously I love this figure. The not see the pose I just put her in, I went with the ooh face. What you think? Boob, grabbing the boob, holding the spear though. Gotta be holding the spear. Ain't got some other weapons on backup back here. But yeah, I love this figure. Just like I love the other one. This is one of my favorites. Well, I wouldn't say one of my favorites, but this is definitely in my top of figures that I own. Super playable. She's super articulated, even though I didn't show it in this video, but she is. And she's just the paint job on it, the faces, everything is really good about this figure. She has basically all the same issues that the other one has. She can't look up very well. She doesn't have a waist twist, but you do have a diaphragm twist. I don't remember how well the other one articulated at the diaphragm joint, but yeah, it's good enough. I didn't really pose her that much while putting this together, and I probably won't pose her that much from here on out. But I do like the fact that these little flap parts here on her armor can stick up and hold themselves up without any issues. So, I mean, it's a good figure. I think they're actually doing a second run of her. I do think that they are doing a second run of this figure. So she should be up for pre-order if the pre-orders haven't sold out yet. So I think you can still get your hands on her if you need to. And yes, I do have her cross-eyed. If you can't tell from the picture, can I zoom in a little bit? Let's see, let's zoom in and then raise the camera up. There we go. You can see she is very much cross-eyed. Caesar, shut it. Dog started barking. It's Halloween, so people are outside. But anyway, that is it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.